Wow, wow, wow. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I'm feeling jazzed. I feel so good, yeah. Oh, baby. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday, everybody. Oh, happy Thursday. How are you? How was everybody's week? What'd you do this week? Tell me about it. Did you dance this week? Like this? Dancing can cure all your problems. You know that. Tell me how your week was. I'm Blue. You get it? That's my song. Hey, I got some new buttons. You guys want to see my new buttons? There, well, I got this button. That's an old button. Check out this button. Check out this button.
I'll take a day this day at a time.
I can blast you with those at any time. Anytime I want. You know, just a little bit of... Yeah.
I'll take a day!
Anytime I can blast you with that. Yeah. Yeah, baby. I'm Blue, baby. I had a pretty good week, I guess. You know, got some work to do and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Dabba dee dabba da. Beep boo.
I'll take a day!
So you guys know how we start things off here usually, right? If you've watched at all. We start off with a big blast. Mark, I'm sorry to hear that you got laid off, but we're gonna give you a big blaster today. If anybody needs a blaster, or a blaster, if your prostate is a little tight, we're gonna open those prostates right up. Hope you're all ready. Hope you're ready. Hold on just a second. Alright. Let's get to it, huh? I call that the big blaster. I think I got the Rona this week, probably from some unauthorized Sabra hummus at the moon ceremony I attended. Well, we all know how the tribe feels about Sabra hummus, don't we? Can anybody tell, it's scrolled down, I can't see his name. Can anybody tell him that we don't bring Sabra into the yurt, please? We don't allow Sabra into the yurt. You feel me? We don't bring Sabra
into the yurt, and you know that.
You know that. Anybody else need a blaster? I'm blasting them. I'll blast any kind of blaster you need. Just tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat, and we'll do a big old blaster.
I'll take a day English day at a time.
How are ya? How are ya? I wanted to start with a little bit of music today. Yeah, if I could. Maybe some of you have heard of this man. Maybe not. You know, maybe not. But, he's very talented, actually. And, this gets stuck in my head all the time. So here you go. He's a, conspiracy guy. And, he's a very talented singer. And, okay, keep in mind, this is the dab edition, okay? So keep an eye out for a dab.
I don't believe that man went to the moon. The deadly radiation would have guaranteed their doom. They've never tried to go back, the elephant's in the room. I don't believe that man went to the moon. On 7-7 drills were underway. At each of the locations, the bombs went off that day. A man called Peter Power announced with some dismay. On 7-7 drills were underway.
Do we get a freeze?
Who's there? Here we go.
I feel a sense of positivity, a different way to view reality.
This blasts me.
The truth is that it starts with you and me, and we can make it happen if we come together. On 9/11 drills were underway that mirrored what unfolded in the skies that very day. They blamed it on Bin Laden, who was nearly in his
Keep an eye out for the dab.
9/11 drills were underway. The time has come for us to make a choice. It started with a solitary voice, but now it's a
This is very erotic.
voice, and growing by the day because it's now or never. I don't believe that man went to the moon.
This is good.
I
actually think this is good.
This
is talent.
The
man is talented.
In the room. Okay, watch for the dab. There you go. There you go, baby. Wow. That is, Martin Noakes. Let's take a look. Here we go. Martin Noakes, Life is Just a Ride. He's got some other songs.
But,
We might, I don't know if we'll get into him on this stream. I kind of want to save a little bit. So that's Martin. I actually think the guy is talented, and I think that's good. So speaking of, conspiracies here, I wanted to show you guys a website I found. This is our sponsor for the stream today. This is our sponsor for the stream. This is our sponsor for the stream. It's a strange website, and it's old. This guy, Steve Lightfoot, believes that Stephen King killed John Lennon. Not, John Lennon's killer, who was the actual killer. Mark David Chapman. So this is our sponsor for the week. We fully endorse this message. So there's a lot of stuff here, right? Codes, and he says Stephen King, put it all in the book, right? Put it in the books. The book. Stephen King wrote one book about this. So here we go. Here are the comparisons, right? There's Mark David Chapman. There's Stephen King. One great big Zippo lighter. I think this kind of speaks for itself, right? I mean, just look at the pictures. I mean, it's the same. It's the same guy. And I mean, you can get into the site if you want. It's called LennonMurderTruth.com. That's our sponsor. You can read as much as you want or as little as you want. There's an awful lot here. So, don't want to be a downer or anything, but this is our sponsor, and I can't really control who our sponsor is. Okay, let's get into some more music. What do you guys think? Maybe a little something that I could dance to, huh? Let's go. Here we go, baby. Oh, you feel it? You guys feel that? Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Cannabis
Oh,
can open your
consciousness.
Cannabis
Yep. Whoa.
can open
Ah.
our consciousness.
Uh-huh. Here we go.
Yeah, collective consciousness.
I'm ready, baby.
This plant is a plant of
Wow.
survival, continually adapting to its rival.
Wow.
It's been cut, burned, and pushed
Yeah.
around, and it's still
Yeah.
grows. 'Cause
Wet
it
well.
works. You keep making crystals,
Check this out.
and you keep moving toward the light. Making crystals,
Yeah.
and we keep shining oh so
Ooh.
bright. We feel alive.
I love the decoration happening here.
Yes, we're so alive.
Yeah.
May we inspire.
Let's go. Wow.
This plant is a plant that remembers.
Yeah.
We're here to be in sacred surrender. You can eat it, smoke it.
You know I love
breathe
to
it,
dance.
wear it, build with it, make fuel with it, cure cancer with it. Yeah. You can. Abyss. Cannabis is highly efficacious.
You cannabis.
Prolific, evolutive, and tenacious. It offers thousands of helpful, creative
Oh, oh,
solutions.
oh.
And when we move beyond taboos, then we can use them to help make this world a much better place. Sustainability that is done with grace.
That's it, man. That's the drop. Can of piss. Can of
Cannabis
piss.
sativa is its Latin name, and
Can
its
of
plant
piss.
family goes by Cannabaceae. And this
You got it,
includes
Jonathan.
sativa, indica, and hemp, and they all work together like the best of friends. Its medical uses are beyond astounding, curing so many diseases. It's truly confounding.
Can of
how
piss.
This plant ever got
Ooh,
legalized.
can of
Let's
piss.
always stand up together for our right to utilize this as a true medicine for healing humans with the sacred feminine.
Ugh.
T.
Let's go, light language.
It can help nausea, glaucoma,
Oh.
cramps, and AIDS,
What?
multiple
What?
sclerosis,
Oh.
anorexia,
Whoa.
pain,
Whoa.
depression,
Whoa.
epilepsy,
Whoa.
and Crohn's disease too. And it
Can
can help
of
you see,
piss.
just to name a few. Oh yeah. We
Oh,
all know
yeah.
It's true. Cannabis wants to heal me and you. A handful of hemp seeds every day
Ooh.
provides us with
Ooh.
sufficient
This is a
protein
long
and
song, too.
vitamins. And these
I
very
mean-
same seeds make the best hemp milk. And if you make it yourself, it's like
I'm
a
not gonna
liquid
make it
love
so
song.
much the whole
Hemp oil's
thing.
perfect for dressing up your salad.
Or maybe
So
I will.
to make it
Nah,
so
nah.
perfectly balanced. And hemp seed
Check it out.
we grow hemp.
It just goes and goes.
Hemp can help us move
She's
away
got
from fossil
7,
fuels, and
6,
this means less war
8
and less
verses.
rules.
Oh. Oh. And she wrote so many verses to this. I'm impressed.
Human beings with everything they need, so every living being can be happy.
I'm actually impressed. I'm impressed by this. By, writing so many verses. And I'm impressed by the last guy, too. I mean,
Yeah, happy and free. Cannabis.
The dedication.
Can open our consciousness. Cannabis.
my
can open
Wi-Fi,
our
look at that.
Consciousness. Cannabis can offer a whole new twist on returning to the beauty of sustainable bliss. Yeah. Cannabis can open our consciousness.
Oh. Damn. What'd you guys think? I'm a fan, I'd have to say. You know, it's amazing how that worked so well. I didn't plan that. I swear. I just goofed it and it worked. Hold on just a second. Next up, I've got some more light language from somebody else. There's been a lot of talk in these on these streams about Mount Shasta. I know there was a lot of talk on Chopo's stream this week, which was a very good stream, by the way. If you missed it, it's very fun. A lot of people are talking about Mount Shasta. Mount Shasta, baby. So this is light language from Mount Shasta. Here we go. Maybe we could get some collabs going for
Some of these light
language folks. Oh. Somebody in the chat said Dance Grand's got a new video. We gotta check it out. Here we go. Go for it. Somebody says, not the Shasta bullshit again. Do you know where you are? Do you know this page? Do you know what this is about? Thank you, Spaced Raider, for following. I mean, this holds space for my tribe. Mount Shasta is the vibe, my friend. So it's gonna be Shasta bullshit, and Sedona bullshit, and teet teet ta 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 wah, you know? That's what we do. I like the singing and the scatting.
You
You
guys
guys hear that? You guys hear that? There's an Amazon van outside of my house.
Do you hear that? Oh,
It's messing me up.
go
Go away.
get
Get
out.
out of here. Get out of here. It's messing up my mic. Do you hear that?
I'll take a day.
May all
Here we go.
things be healed by the light. May all
We got some stuff I can understand.
healed by the love. May the violet flame transmute all that is dark and transform it into the higher.
There you go. You know, there's so many different types of light languages you can do. You know, here's one. Let me show you one. Otonawa piti piti tata pa po po amatiti wana tata bo pa pa do do witi titi tama pa do do titi wata tapa kata wa no no witi titi wa no bo witi titi pa 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 do do titi titi I love to blast you guys. I really love to blast you guys. Yes, I have a message for Jeff Bezos. And while I'm at it, I have a message from Mark Zuckerberg.
as well. Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg, You are reptilians. You are evil. Hold on. You are devils. I'm calling you out right now. The only thing that Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg can do to redeem themselves would be to start drinking their own urine. Like we talked about last week. Urine therapy. You have all the healing you need. All you gotta do is puff, puff, piss. You feel me?
Alright, let's go to another video. You know, we do a lot of talk about aliens here. This guy lost his virginity to one. And it wasn't me.
So
My quality's all goofed. Hold on. I bet it's Zuckerberg, don't you think? Here we go. It's either Zuckerberg or Bezos goofing with me. Here we go. Okay.
So your first alien encounter was at the age of 8. What happened?
Well, I was living on a farm.
Now let me say, I watched a bunch of videos of this man, and he does some amazing paintings and art of his experiences, and I kind of believe him. I mean, why? You know, you'll see. Why would he lie? Right?
And I was behind our barn playing at the base of a tree. And I heard someone say, "David, behind you." And I turned around and there was this little hairy guy coming out of the woods straight toward me. And his eyes were like glowing. And he scared the...
That's kind of interesting too. A little hairy guy. You don't hear about little hairy aliens often, you know. You hear about little blue ones like me.
hell out of me. I didn't know what to think of him. So I scrambled back and I ran to the barn and I looked.
Somebody says, more like fucker. Oops. You could hear me through it. More like Zuckerberg, am I right? You know, Mark Zuckerberg.
Back and he was, he had turned and was going back into the woods. And later that day, I still remembered it, and I went back out to the barn, and I was looking at the edge of the trees.
Yeah, this is Huggins.
And suddenly, the little hairy guy stepped out from behind a tree.
David Huggins.
Then I turned and ran.
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, that's one of the things that obviously that most
It was
most
Danny
people would have done.
DeVito.
But this was the beginning of many encounters with many different kinds of aliens.
Yes, that's right.
And one of them, one of the aliens that came to see you, you became to have a relationship with. This was
Maybe they'll show
some of their
art here because it's really awesome.
just
You lost your virginity
You
at
did.
17.
Yes, I did.
and this is Crescent, the alien Crescent.
Yes.
Who wasn't
right
little and hairy like the guy that you'd seen before. This was a
Surreal Chemist says,
I like how LTB lip syncs to the video. That's a tech problem that I have. I'm trying to fix it. But, hold on. My audio, all the audio seems to be going, you know, to my mouth. And I'm not sure what's happening.
a different form of alien. What does she look like?
Well, she has...
I believe this man, too.
I think she wears a wig. I'm not really sure, but she has black hair.
So Crescent is not a little hairy alien. She wears a wig.
Large black eyes, a very pale face. The body looks quite human. And I think she has rather long fingernails.
Why do you think an alien would wear a wig?
I think for aesthetic reasons.
Do you guys think that Little Thursday Boy should wear a wig? Maybe next time? If anybody has any suggestions for hairdos for Little Thursday Boy, just let me know, because I'm open to wearing a cool wig. So let me know.
You've painted hundreds
Yeah,
of
here we
pictures
go. Check this out. I think that's Crescent. Check out the wig here. So you got these two little guys, then you got like a bug some kind of bug man, and then I believe that's Crescent.
Of your encounters with the aliens, some of them terribly graphic, but you've painted those. They've shown.
So the other thing about David Huggins is that he has fathered hundreds of little alien babies, and they're all. This is like a bug, a mantis or something, but all of David's little alien babies are kept here.
Shown you say that you fathered hundreds of alien.
And here's David, and here's David's butt.
Babies, and they've shown you them.
Yes.
And so.
And that's an image of them. That's what you said. They were
all in
sort of
glass cases on top of each other.
Right.
Yes, they were stacked on top of each other.
Yeah, the members of Krungbin wear the wigs kind of like Crescent. So I've got Mohawk, I've got sexy Amelie hair wig. I got, somebody thinks I'd look good as a little furry guy.
And so why do you
Let
think...
me tell you something. You guys cannot see my, below my neck. So I might be a little hairy guy.
They chose you as our representative to the universe, a guy who works in the deli counter in Hoboken in New Jersey. What is it about you?
This one's interesting. Who the heck is this? So we've heard about praying mantis aliens. Somebody says terribly graphic drawings. Google David Huggins paintings. There's a lot that they can't show here on TV, but let me tell you, you will learn all about Crescent if you look that up. I want to know who this is. We know about, bug aliens and little hairy guys and little grays. What the heck is this?
No, maybe it was just because I was a little kid playing at the base of a tree, and they saw me. I have no idea.
And do they mind you telling everyone what they look like and that they come and visit you? I mean, why don't they just show themselves to everybody?
That's something I would like to know.
See, I don't...
What is this guy getting out of this? I don't think he's getting anything. He's still a deli guy. Wig suggestions, Xena the Warrior Princess. I like that.
I guess they want to do it on a very gradual level. That's all I can say.
Haven't you asked them?
I think if they...
We've got a confirmation in
Have you
New
asked
Jersey.
them?
We've got a confirmation in New Jersey of little hairy guys.
No, I haven't. It's like I was always there for a reason. And I would do whatever they asked me to do.
And do you still see Crescent?
I saw her about 4 or 5 months ago.
There you go. So, if you Google his paintings, you're gonna see this uncensored, baby.
Oh, wow. We've just shown a picture of her.
Why
We
didn't
had
you-
to blur it out.
Do you ever think about
Hello?
taking a photo of her instead of drawing her? Because you paint...
I think this question is funny. You ever think of just taking your camera and, he's got relationships with these beings, it'd be weird. You just take a camera.
Lots of pictures of them. Why not take a photo and then it's proof?
I don't know. I just never have.
Would you do that for us next time you see one?
That's about it.
If I can, yes. If I have a camera and if they tell me about
I
it.
don't know. I kind of believe the man, I have to say. His name is David Huggins. David, as in, David Spade, and Huggins, as in Huggins. This video got me looking at this channel, and I think this might be good. I haven't actually watched it, but this lady gave up men for ghosts.
When did you first encounter a spirit?
It would have been about 12 years ago now. I was living with my fiance.
I kind of want to jump around because I think there are some funny little bits.
Scary. It felt comforting, if anything.
And even when you
So,
were...
number one, her name is Amethyst Realm. First name Amethyst, last name Realm. My name's Harry Realm. if you know what I mean.
Were in this all happened sort of in the spare bedroom. That was where it was, you know,
Yeah,
at its most
yeah, it's-
powerful. Even when it came up behind you and you could feel its breath on your neck, that still didn't freak you out.
Not at all.
No.
So then you decided
I
that
liked
you
it.
would take
Come
it to
on.
the next level, and you dressed in a very sexy negligee,
Yeah.
and you went into the spare bedroom and turned the lights off and waited.
This is great. I'm gonna try this. We should all try this.
I did, yes.
And what
And
happened?
what happened?
I waited and waited for a while, and then I got a little bit worried. I thought maybe I'd scared it off by being too keen.
Oh, okay.
And then sort of just as I'd given up hope,
You gotta play hard to get with spirits. I know that.
and was starting to fall asleep, it came to me, and
and what
And?
happened?
Look at this look he's got. And?
it. I don't know what I can say on
Well, you
TV.
described it as like, wait.
You had sex.
Yeah, I had sex with
Ghost
the ghost.
bones.
With a
Yeah.
ghost?
Yes.
But you can't wrap your arms around a ghost.
No.
So how physically, how?
Oh, does it have to be a spare bedroom? I think it's gotta be a haunted bedroom. I think that's kind of the only requirement.
How does the sex bit happen?
You can still feel it. Like it felt, it was it's difficult to explain.
Like a weight.
Kind of a weight, but at the same time weightless, and like a
Wow.
physical. There's the breath and stroking, and the energy as well. I think the energy
Wow.
was a lot to do with it. Do you feel a connection?
And does a sexual experience with a ghost end in orgasm?
For me, yeah.
Right. Gosh, so wow.
I don't know if I can show this.
A spare room window when he pulled up.
Which is unusual because the spirit or ghost had never showed him his physical form.
So I'm
This
trying
is
to
long.
figure out what it is.
You guys can check this out. Just search. I gave up men to
Have sex with ghosts. I like this guy.
I like this guy.
Just down to the fact that you both got bored with the
Yeah, I
sex.
think so. I think it was just one of those things. It just started to happen less and less.
I don't know what show this is, but I just Googled or searched on YouTube David Huggins.
It started to appear less.
Then after that relationship ended, I mean, there have been many other spirits that have come to visit you,
I like that, the ghost of Christmas sex.
and some have lasted sort of one time, but some have
Yeah.
lasted a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Are they very different sorts of relationships? Have they got different energies?
Yeah, you can always feel the difference. The same just with a human, I guess. You can just feel
I've got a challenge for all of you. If you could have sex with any ghost, who would it be?
different presences,
So it's
different
not,
personalities.
it's not the same
Sound
one
off
coming
in the
back 20
chat.
times.
No, it's often different ones.
And
Wow.
You say because since your first sexual encounter with a spirit, you haven't had human contact in that way since. So
Gave
once
up.
you go ghost,
I
you never
gave
go
up
back.
men.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is that right?
It is, yeah. I've got no interest in men now.
So
Wow.
what about children? Because that surely is not possible.
I don't know. I've done actually a bit of research into phantom pregnancy.
Yeah, hopefully this stream doesn't get dinged to bits, but you guys got to see it.
Pregnancies
That's all that matters.
recently, which I know sounds
Phantom
ridiculous.
pregnancy.
Sorts of things. And he
Anyway.
said that what might be happening to you.
I think that's very cool. Hedy Lamar, Casper,
Like Ghost Casper.
wow, we got a couple different Caspers in the chat. I didn't know people were into Casper. I like Jacob Marley. I want to have sex with Jacob Marley. Slimer. John Lennon, Mother Teresa. You guys are so good. Slimer. You know who I like? Sexually? Imagine you're sitting around with your friends and you're talking about, somebody says, who's your celebrity crush? And you say,
Slimer.
and they're like, Slimer? And you're like, yeah.
Slimer. From Ghostbusters. You know, the green alien who's all slimy? That's my celebrity crush. And also, I want to have sex with him, because you can have sex with ghosts, and Slimer's a ghost.
Oh, I would fuck Mothman. I should have beeped that out. I would Mothman. Rosie, let me tell you something. Mothman is not dead. He's alive and well, and maybe we'll get into it sometime. Okay, here's another channeler. I found a couple more fun channelers. I really like this video because of the editing. Check this out. So we will learn a bit more about the Yahyel. The Yahyel are an alien civilization. I love
Slimer.
Come on. There we go. Nathan Fillion.
I thought he was alive. Vigo the Carpathian. Vigo the Carpathian. Vigo the Carpathian. Yeah, I think
Slimer's real hot. I love Slimer's little slime. I like Slimer's green butt. I love Slimer. The Yahyel have flown over other cities around the world. Perhaps you have seen their spacecrafts, or will soon. Perhaps you have dreamed of kissing Slimer from Ghostbusters. I know I have. Here's what I like. Here's what I like
about this video. The guy is just slowly fading in for the whole thing.
To interact and to share and to play in all of these delightful ways.
I'm above the earth.
This is an opportunity to
Now.
share with you, the viewer, the idea that there are
Slime me, Daddy.
vibrational realities.
Hey man, who's your celebrity crush?
Slime me, Daddy.
All around you now.
Yeah, I'd have to say my celebrity crush is probably Willem Dafoe. What's yours?
Slimer.
Within you, in this world, in this time, on your earth.
This is interesting.
Kurt Russell called in a report of the Phoenix Lights. He was flying a plane at the time. I'm interested in the sightings, UFO sightings by pilots. I think that's interesting.
This day of your time.
Cat?
You will have safe passage.
And each day of your time. This is so.
We're not gonna watch this whole video, but I like his delivery. This is so. Wow, 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 wow. And the other thing about this video is how he just fades in.
Reality. You tune into it for
There's a little more.
tuning into it that you can begin to really experience it. Just as you go about your day and perhaps take time to turn on the TV and
Sadly, gotta get back to work. Catch you next week.
Yep. Catch you next week.
tune in to a particular program. You can also...
Yeah, I like Willem Dafoe.
I like Slimer.
Willem.
Slimer.
Willem.
Slimer.
Willem.
Slimer's hotter than Willem.
Willem Dafoe's hotter than Slimer.
Actually, have you seen Slimer's slime?
Have you seen Willem?
Slimer.
also choose to tune in to more of these vibrational realities, these
I'm tuning in to this man.
realities that exist.
So maybe
here
these
and
are the
now.
Phoenix Lights.
Tomorrow, they will also exist here and now, and the next in your galactic reality, or becoming
Reality.
more vibrational resonance. That it becomes easy
So
to
he's
begin.
the opacity
Use
is,
any given moment
you know,
throughout your day to simply choose to
getting
tune
better
into
and
this
better.
expansively loving nature. And the more you do this, there will be less and less fear.
It's
in
the
your
longest
day-to-day
fade.
Experience of reality flowing through your biology.
and then it kind of goes down.
However, you
However,
throughout your day,
Slimer.
you will even when the just ways.
yeah. Who was your first kiss?
Well, this is gonna sound crazy, but my first kiss was Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Meaningful ways for you, meaningful.
It's a real chemist.
I will check out that video. I promise.
And for those who are interacting with you, meaningful. and provide you with a
I
greater sense
kissed Slimer.
of being fulfilled in each moment of your life. So,
Now we're all.
this then is what the message we would like
We're
to share
almost
with you this
at
day of
full opacity.
our time together in this interaction with you, the viewer of this communication.
Communication.
Are the source of the unconditional loving frequency
Fading in.
of your being.
You know what though? He fades back out. I don't know what.
You choose then
What's up with the editing here? And then he comes back. Whoop, little hiccup. I think he's done. He puts the emphasis on the wrong syllable. He kind of looks like an angel, actually. Do you see that? He really kind of looks like a good, sweet man. I think that's one of the prerequisites to be, you know, kind of a popular New Age person. I think, you know, you gotta kind of look like an angel, right? Look at him. Look at those eyes. These eyes are piercing. Daniel says do a fart noise. You guys want to hear a alien fart? Check this out. Rickard.
Scotland is now following.
Okay, let's get back to the videos.
I love Slimer. Where's my mouse? There we go. Slimer. Okay, so this next
video is, you like that fart, Daniel? You like that fart? Yo! This next video is another, you know... Oh, wait. Oh, I have to do another fart. I forgot to gaze at you while I did it. Okay, ready for this fart? Here we go. That was the real fart. Okay, this man is named Tahinio Ray, and he also channels the Yael. Let's go, baby. Let's load.
Hello, humans. I am Tahinio Ray. I am Tahinio Ray. I am the physical resonance, the dimensional essence, the frequency of me. Yeah. According to the expression of creation in the realm, this time in this world, the expression of your life, existence, especially.
Can anybody tell me what accent that is? Is that Dutch?
Expression of creation.
People say I'm
we
Dutch.
are coming into your world at this time for the expression of first contact, for the expression of interdimensional contact, for the expression of communing with your world in a format adherent to the idea of the one infinite creator in form, the idea of the expression of love, the expression of...
I just like the car
channeling
vibe, you know,
when a guy is just channeling in the car. Yeah, why
do all the channelers roll their R's? Tahinio Ray? I would rather people do this. Or this.
I'll take a day this day at a time. How are you?
How are you?
What we may call the feminine principle. of what we may call the
Principal?
creative principle, the impetus to create, the love, light, free.
I like the emphasis on the different syllables, and I like the rolling of the R's. The rolling of the R's.
Frequency that emanates into your world to create.
Again, these videos are so long, man.
Expressions of garments express our weather at this time on a certain frequency, a certain pitch, a certain
I just wanted to show you guys a little bit
unravel the old
of
system
Tahinio.
to break through the old barriers of
Tahini.
resistance to break.
I like tahini.
What do you
What do you use tahini in again? I don't know. It's good.
Through the old barriers of control, domination. You know the old saying.
Principal.
To insert a particular frequency into your world at this time.
I just love the car vibe. Next time, you guys are gonna see me in a car with a wig. Ravioli. Okay, here's the next video. You guys are gonna really... You know, we talked about the Yael. This video is what the Yael look like. Get ready. You may not be ready, actually. So these are the Yael. And they all look... You guys hear this truck behind me? My street is so loud. Ah, that's my neighbor's dog. Hey, shut the up! Ah, sorry
guys.
My street is so loud today. Oh, come on! Come on! Oh my God, come on! Sorry about that, guys.
Ugh.
Oh, man. That's my neighbor. Come on! Come on! Alright, back to this. Turn it off. So that's a Yael. And that's a Yael.
And
That's a Yael. And these are Yael. And this is Yael. And you are Yael. That looks like it was on...
It's on Earth. Who's that?
I don't live on a
Street, I'm visiting different places on Earth to gain, you know, data on humans. That's my job. And so,
you know, I'm staying in different places.
There's a Yael. I like the look of this Yael. Kind of looks like that guy who was channeling. Whoa. Yeah, there we go. Wig-wearing aliens. Yeah. I'm putting a link in the description. Here, I'll channel this. I'm putting a link in the description down below to learn about the Yael species. Don't forget to subscribe.
And, I wanted to show you something here. This is really funny, the comments here. I love their eyes. This is the best one. The Sassini race pictures are also included in the video. And Trunks Brief says, stop with this vicious comment. And here's the next best comment. Hot Rod says, so real. And the Yael species YouTube says, it's more real than your love life. I love that.
Then here's the next channeler I have for you. And I think the Yael made anime to indoctrinate people into wanting to have with them. Okay.
So for a second, you're going to see Dan Scran.
But then we're going to get into this other channeler. And my favorite part is when
she channels a being called the Tibetan.
Next, we are introduced to a woman who channels a spirit, calling itself Leah.
Hello, Philip. How are you today?
Where are you from?
I'm from Venus.
I'm from Venus.
Now the interviewer asks the
Here's
woman
the
to
Tibetan.
exchange spirits and to channel another spirit that calls itself the Tibetan.
This is good.
I am the Tibetan, and I have come during this time continuum
I
to
am.
discuss with you the idea of the. I am the Tibetan, and I have come during this time continuum to discuss with you the idea of the only question in the universe. And that question is, what is? And the answer is, I am.
I really like
that first. I am.
I am the Tibetan, and I have come during this time continuum to discuss with you the idea.
That's the thing, right? It sounds like Tibetan, right? Sounds like Tibetan.
Got another Margonaut just subscribed. Wait a second. We got a subscriber here. A subscriber deserves some dancing, I believe. Just a second. Let me get a
song set up. Thank you for subscribing. Wow.
I'll take a day this day at a time. Howard!
Thank you. I'm gonna do a little dance. Anytime somebody subscribes, I'm gonna dance. All right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Blue like
him inside and outside Blue's house and a blue little window and a blue Corvette. Ooh, I am. So, thank you for subscribing.
Thank you for subscribing.
It means a lot. Here we go, baby. Wow, thank you.
Oh, thank you. We
Love our moves. This Corvette. Somebody doused me in oil this morning and I'm covered. Alright. To close out the stream, I got a few yoga videos that are very short. Little Thursday boy, what's your favorite Earth food? My favorite Earth food would have to be the Crunchwrap Supreme, even though it really goofs me up. It makes me
sit on the toilet and sound like this.
Ow! 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 Help me! The Crunchwrap Supreme got me again! Help me!
Okay.
Anybody do yoga in here?
Anybody a big yoga head? Then check this out. You've never
Seen yoga like this. Alright. Have you ever seen yoga like this? I don't think so. Look at his... He's got that breath control, man. Oh.
cool.
I think this is cool. Isn't that cool? This is Cat Shanti. His real name is Vitaly Shakarov. And I really like the man. Check this out, we got some more Vitaly. Whoa.
He's a yoga lord?
Wait, I got some other sound happening here. Let me fix that. There we go. He's a yoga lord, and maybe he's a visual effects guy. Look at this.
Yes.
I apologize again. There was another truck. Another truck went by that was so loud. I think it might be Jeff Bezos. Look at this. Bam, bam, bam. This is so cool. Look at that one. That's amazing. Look at this. I'm gonna have to see that again. I'm gonna have to see that again, actually. Wow. I want to do this. I'm not flexible enough to do this. Anytime somebody asks me, hey man, do you want to go get lunch or something? I'm gonna send them this.
Hey man, do you want to hang out? Yeah, watch this, and then you tell me if you think I'm gonna hang out with you. This is my response.
Hey man, who's your celebrity crush?
Slimer.
Hey man, who's your celebrity crush again? Actually, it's
Slimer.
Oh, I love it.
I like that guy a lot. I got one more video from him. And this is where he really shines. And this is where he's really having fun. Little Thursday Boy doesn't have an OnlyFans yet, but we're working on it. We're working on it. Alright, here we go. This one I think is the coolest one. I wish this guy had more videos. He doesn't have a lot of videos like this. Alright, here we go. This is Yogi Cat Shanti Om, and he's gonna play for us. We got another follower, Smego420. I believe that deserves a blast.
Thank you for following Smego420.
It was a big old blaster. Okay, here we go. He's so cool. We got another follower, Lennon Marcy. You're gonna get a blaster. Are you ready?
Take a day, this day of the car.
Blaster.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for following. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for all that stuff. Here we go. Look at him. Can you do that? I can't do that. Jump? Wait a second. Can you really... What's up? Is this real? Bending like this? Under the block? Wait. Here we go. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
This guy is blessed. Just look at that. He's like a straight line. And the camera loves him too. He has a coy little smile. Bip, bip, bip. Whoa. Okay. This guy has got some powerful ass blasting happening. Or, ass blasting. Look at this. He's gonna blast a mushroom. Boop. We got another follower, Spicy Pepsi.
I'll take a day English day at a time. How are you?
Spicy Pepsi, thank
you for following. Spicy Pepsi, thank you for following. Spicy Pepsi, thank you. Thank you for the following. What's it gonna take for me to be able
to do this? I think that I could never do this, personally. But, whoa, look at this. I stopped it at the perfect time. I want to see the blast again. So he's under there. Whoop. Uh-oh. Wow. Nice. Nice. I love this guy. I wish there was a next level, but there's not. Wow. Alright, guys. Well, I want you to have an amazing weekend. What are you guys doing this weekend, huh? You guys gonna try some light language? Uh-oh. Here we go. Arinar, thank you for the follow. Arinar, thank you for the follow, Arinar. I love you. He absorbed the Goomba into his balls. He absorbed the Goomba into his balls. Okay, remember guys, if somebody asks you who your celebrity crush is, what are you gonna say?
Slimer. I love Slimer. Now, I want you guys to have a good weekend. And I want you guys to do your light language. And let's just have fun, huh? Let's have fun in life. Let's kiss Slimer. Let's have fun. Let's kiss a ghost. Let's drink our piss. Let's kiss a ghost. Let's drink our piss. I love Slimer and I love to drink his piss. Oh.
Pull up Slimer. Oh, have a good weekend, everybody. I love you. I love you all. I want you to have the best weekend possible. And I'll see you next Thursday.
I love Slimer. I want to kiss Slimer. I want to make love to Slimer. I love you, Slimer. I saw you in the Ghostbusters movie all those years ago, Slimer. And I haven't stopped thinking about you since. I want to get slimed by you. I want to kiss your slimy lips. I want you to come into my spare bedroom. And I want to get a little bit slimy.
Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend. I love you.